little snail and Dolly the ladybird play with their forest friends in their happy little world. Dolly the ladybird and Berry the little snail, always fun games to play, always a brand new tale. Berry and Dolly say, what will we learn today?
The Moon Beetle. The Moon Beetle lived in a little moon-shaped house. He had moon-shaped antennae on his head, and his wings were also shaped like tiny moons. But he couldn't fly because his wings were too thin. He was happy just to sit in the grass and look at the shape of the clouds. His little legs were also weak, and so he could neither fly nor walk. But the little spider helped him with everything. The moon beetle sat in a moon-shaped armchair with wheels, and they took short walks together. If the moon beetle was hungry, little spider pushed him to the table. He tucked the moon beetle into bed at night. Little spider never left the moon beetle's side, and he always knew exactly what he needed and when. He also knew when he didn't need help. But the moon chair wasn't good for longer journeys. When he went on longer journeys, he always called on his old friend the centipede for help. So that is how they went collecting mushrooms in the forest and enjoyed trips to the puppet show. And that's how they went to pick strawberries in the summer months. The centipede was happy to carry the moon beetle on his back. But one summer day, the centipede received a letter.
Look at this,
He said excitedly.
It's from Reggie Squirrel. He's invited me to visit him. I'm leaving tomorrow. What will happen to me?
The moon beetle asked in a sad voice. How will I go to Alfonso's violin concert tomorrow?
Wait, we'll think of something,
the centipede said. If only I could go to the concert on my own without help, the moon beetle sighed.
I know what would be good. If you had a chair that you could push yourself in. A rolling chair.
A wheelchair, the moon beetle repeated. Yes, that would be really good. The centipede produced a pencil and started to design the contraption. When the design was completed, they both went to see Eddy, the potato beetle. He was very handy and could make anything. Eddy studied the design and then got straight to work. He brought his tools, all the parts, and he drilled and hammered. The wheelchair was ready that same afternoon. Sit in it, try it out, Eddy said, and he helped the moon beetle into the chair.
Now try and push it,
the centipede encouraged his friend. The moon beetle carefully turned the ring attached to the wheel, and the chair began to move.
Hooray!
Eddy cheered. This will be my legs, the moon beetle whispered quietly, and he smiled. The sunbeams gently stroked his weak legs. They practiced until late in the day. The moon beetle slowly learned how to direct, speed up, slow down, and stop the chair. The next day, the moon beetle made his way to the cricket's concert all on his own. Take care of yourself, the little spider shouted after him in a worried tone. The others were surprised and all ran to greet him. Hey, you got here on your own? Berry asked, and took a good look at the chair. Yes, all on my own, the moon beetle proudly announced, and he told them all about the new contraption. Alfonso's concert soon began. All the forest friends had come along to hear him play. After the concert, Berry and Dolly walked home with the moon beetle. The little spider was sitting in the window waiting for his friend to return, safe and sound.